Hello everyone, welcome back. So in the previous video we stopped here. So we can see which columns have the missing values over here. Okay, so you can see the last column over here which is unnamed and it has most number of missing values. So that might be mistakenly added in the CSV file. So we should not have such kind of columns or fields in our data. So let's get rid of this one first. Okay, so for removing this column we just need to use drop method. Okay, the drop, after that whatever the column name that you want to give. Okay, so this is the column name and axis 1 will tell you which axis you want to delete. Okay, whether it is like a entire row or the column. Okay, so for that basically we give axis 1 means it will delete the entire column over here. Okay, so let's delete this one here, and it has deleted but we don't know whether it is deleted or not. Okay, so let's see that by running the same previous command. Okay, so let's run this now. Now you can see the last column is missing here, the unnamed 25 is no more available here. Okay, so that is how we can delete the unwanted columns from our data set. Okay, so once again you can take a look at this one. Okay, so this is a very simple method. We can say just df dot drop column name and the axis. Okay, so again we're assigning it back to df. And moving on, for our this machine learning model for predicting the flight arrivals, we don't need the entire information. Okay, we just need the month, the day of the month, the week, origin and the destination. I mean from where the flight is getting started and the destination, and departure time and arrival time. Okay, so these are the values, I mean we need for predicting our machine learning model. Okay, so we don't need any other extra information. So that's the reason I just want to pull out that information and store it in a required df data frame over here. Okay, so you can carefully notice here. Okay, so df of, and inside that I created another list, and inside the list I gave all the column names I wanted to pull out. Okay, let me show that how exactly that works. Okay, so if I give just like df of like this one. Okay, let me just give head, just I want to display like 4 rows. You can see that, right? It is just giving me the month and the day of month. Okay, so similarly in the above one I wanted all these columns, so that's why I gave the entire list over here. And you can ask me why I have given this 2 square brackets, why not 1? Okay, let's see how it behaves if we have only one. See, you will get the error here. So that means if you want to pull out the columns we should have that syntax. Okay, so that is how you pull the columns from the data frame. Let's see what happens. Even you cannot give the numbers also. Okay, I hope that makes sense, and if you have any doubts please mention in the comment section below. Okay, so let's see this. So I pull out the information and I just want to see if there are any missing values in my required information. Okay, so that's why I use is null and then the sum here. Okay, yes, everything is fine, the information, but except this one, arrival delay is having 188 null values. Okay, now you see here, and let me run this command and show you. Okay, if you see this here, right, so we have already known this arrival del 15 has some null values. Okay, so I have just wrote this condition to pull out those columns only, wherever the arrival delay is null, those columns I want to display. So that's why I gave this one. If I remove this, it will display, it will try to display the entire 188 rows here. Okay, so instead of displaying everything, I will just print out the head over here. Okay, so this is like a conditional rows, accessing the rows. Okay, and now we will see how we can get rid of these none values, and instead of that maybe we can have some default value. Okay, so for that, okay, so we need to use this one, fill NA. Fill NA is used, okay, to, it is used to fill the null values. Okay, so let me go back and show you. So if you carefully notice here, right, so the null values are starting from index like 177 here. Okay, and to maybe there are more. So that's the reason I just after this running this command, I'm printing out those values. You see that here previously 177 had none, but now it has 1. Okay, so 1, why it is 1? Because we assign the default value as 1 over here. Okay, so that is how we can, okay, we can get rid of unwanted columns, and we can assign the default values to the none columns. I mean, wherever we have the none value, we can have some default values. Okay guys, I hope this video is useful to you, and if you like this video, please like our video and then share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. I will see you in the next video. In that class we are going to discuss about the training the model using this data set. Till then, take care.